Hello, everybody. How is everything going? In case you haven't been joining me, my name is Wylesco, or Wiles, as a lot of my friends say. And this is our Thormalin, our Dwarf completionist guy. Sorry, I'm trying to get a good angle. As you can see, I have not played him at all. We haven't really been pushing anything, and we're still just working through all of our achievements. I was debating as I was sitting here on whether to go to. Sorry, I'm turning and I'm noticing the texture on this axe, the shine and everything. That's really cool. I was debating on playing the new Hearthstone expansion, and I kind of decided that with it being WoW's anniversary and all that I would be I'd go do that. And so I may do the new battleground thing afterwards. I've always loved Hearthstone. It's one of my favorites. And one of the things about Hearthstone is they added this auto chester, this auto battler, which is kind of interesting. I don't know. I didn't expect Hearthstone to do it, so I'm very excited to try it. I've never played a auto battler. I've seen a lot of folks playing Dota auto chess, and it does seem like a lot of fun. Actually, I ended up re-downloading Dota during that whole craze, and then never touching it. So, yeah. So we might do a second video. We might record 2 videos today. We might look at the auto battler right after I do the half an hour recording on this one. So if you don't remember, I know Friday is a long time between Friday and Wednesday. So we are supposed to kill 8 bobcats because bobcats are dangerous. And then we're supposed to go get a bear head. And then we're supposed to get the Mechanostrider. And good. And then good. So the top 3 are the ones that we're focusing on right now. And I have to admit, it took everything in my power not to play this guy after the WoW Shadowlands announcement. It does kind of put a damper in my plan. I don't know how I'm going to be able to run old content with this guy. So we'll have to see what we end up doing in regards to our completionist. Mostly because if we can't come back and solo old raids and dungeons and stuff, it might. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at it. I have to admit, I am super apprehensive about the validity of this challenge. Don't get me wrong. We are still going to work through it. We're still going to do it all. We just might have to level all the way up to level 60 before we come back to the vanilla zones. And we'll have to see. I don't know. We'll see how it works. I'm not going to say it's a horrible thing until we know. All right, heroic leap. We're going to put that right there. I always like it on that one because it just feels very natural. Button combo. I know you see on my hotbar that I have it as X, but I actually have it as Shift 1 as well. And that's just, it's very natural for me. So that's where we're going. For those of you that watch the Looking for Casuals guild runs that we've been doing on Wednesdays, that's where I have it on that character as well. So sorry, had to take a drink. Anyway, speaking of BlizzCon, as sad as I am at the huge level squish, and when I say huge level squish, it is a huge, huge level squish. I am super excited about it, about the new expansion, about everything. Ooh, also, I completely forgot. Tangent! I'm really good at yelling out tangents. I went ahead and grabbed the archaeology trait because I know. Oops, sorry. What is happening? I know that there's some profession quest that comes with archaeology, and we should probably start working through all of these. So that is the plan. And since we're here, we might as well go ahead and pull up our surveying thing. Okay. So we'll come in here and we'll pull it up. I should be able to use it. This is an archaeology site. Right? There it is. Man. I don't know how to get down off this thing. Oh yeah, I do. That was actually kind of fun. So we're going to work through our archaeology profession a little bit, too. This is a horrible site. There's a lot of little bits and bobs that we got stuck in. Oh, come on. I'm trying to survey the site and get an awesome dig. And you just won't let me do it, will you? Still nothing. Jeez. So I've never been super good at figuring out how to start an archaeology site. I feel like the first thing I should do is kill all these mobs so they don't keep hitting me. You know? Anyway, back to the WoW announcement as we're going through here and looking things up. These things. Shadowlands. Super excited about it. There's 3 things that I absolutely love about it. And 3 things that I do not absolutely love about it. So I'm going to go with the 3 not so awesome things first. The level squish. I actually kind of enjoy being at level 120. I think it's awesome. It feels like by squishing us that we've kind of lost a little bit of our abilities that we've worked so hard on. Another thing that I don't like that I have to talk to Chromie every time I start a new character to level through a zone that is not current content. I feel like that is a bit of a letdown. But I understand that their data scientists had kind of figured out how they had wanted to, how people just weren't finishing content. Everybody was going to Mr. Pandaria, as they said, and they were only getting through a zone and a half before they hit a level where they had to move on. So I actually do get that. I get the reasoning behind everything. I will say I'm a little bit sad, but I think most of that has to do with this character. I really want to... Oh, nice. I really want to play... and get through everything, which means we might have to double up and do some streams. Oh. When did that happen? When did you start getting that cool little glowy thing above your head? They must have changed archaeology on me too. So I don't know. That's a 50-50 on me. I'm not entirely sure exactly how I'm feeling on it. Is it up there? Can I not even get it? I'm gonna be like livid if it's up on top of Old Smoky, all covered in cheese. Anyway, the third thing that I'm not super excited about, I don't know, I guess I shouldn't even say that, is the adaptive zone actually kind of scares me a little bit. Alright. See, that thing, when did that come in? Anyway. So, I don't know. I'm hit or miss on it. I can see both sides. Now, the adaptive zone, it is kind of exciting that every time you go in, the jailer has a chance and can see what you're doing, and it sends these little hellhounds out, and it really messes with it and makes it so that you're dealing with a harder content. I think that's awesome. Sorry, I wish there was a macro that I could do, like move toolbar down, move toolbar up. I'm sure there is. I could probably just put my survey on this toolbar for now, since I don't have a lot of abilities. Now, the things that I am super excited about, the tower. The JRPG style endless tower. Awesome. One of my favorite parts about Final Fantasy is the endless tower. It's going to be great. Bringing back class iconic skills and getting away from subclass story and putting on actual skills is going to be pretty, that's going to be pretty cool too. Oops. Nice, I should be... We completed our first dig site. Okay. I guess we're here. We might as well grab the next piece of this Explorers Pack thing. I'm excited to go up and kind of dig through and figure out all the mechanics and everything that's going on. I think it's going to be really awesome. And actually a lot of fun to go through. So I'm excited for that. Where is this? It should be... Man. That should be neat. I'm excited that leveling's going to be relevant again. I know I said in one breath that the level squish was going to be a pain, blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, getting a new reward for every time you level up, reach a level up, it's going to feel more rewarding to level up. Now, with the squish and the algorithms that they use for the squish, I have a feeling that it's going to be It's going to be harder. It's going to take longer to level up. But by the same token, or I shouldn't say longer to level up. I should say longer per level, because they did flat out say it's not going to, the leveling grind is going to be streamlined. So, I'm also super excited to check out this new Exiles Island and see what the what everything looks like there. Sorry, I had to fight my way through because I figured I might as well come get this thing, at least, you know. All right, so we're here. We need to find the bird. Let's get the bird. Oh, I probably need to figure out how to get out first. Yeah, because I'm going to have to scoot around. We might. You can go ahead and swing at me. I'm just running around you, trying to figure something out. So there's pluses and minuses, and I'm interested to see what you all think. What were some of the excitements, some of the things that you were most excited about or least excited about with the Shadowlands expansion? And I'm going to continue to do some research and figure out exactly what it means to do for this character, for this playthrough. Mostly because I really do want to keep it going, and it just might take a lot longer if I have to finish leveling up an entire thing. But I mean, there is some benefits to leveling up in current content too. So, is this another Explorer's League? What's this? On top of the mountain? I didn't know there was one here. I can't get there. So I'm hit or miss. Now, the other stuff from Blizzard, like the what you call it? Oh, that's a sneaky way up. What? It's protected by a spider? I knew that Diablo 4 was going to come. Yet by the same token, very excited for Diablo 4. I had a feeling, because they always mention a new Hearthstone tournament, or a Hearthstone expansion, that we were going to get something new for Hearthstone. I did not expect battle chess. Or auto chess, sorry. My brain is everywhere. This daylight savings time thing is for the birds. It sucks. So overall, I was super excited for the BlizzCon announcements this year. I thought they did a great job, and I've only gotten through maybe a quarter of the content that I want to see on the virtual ticket, and I feel like I've been going nonstop, just watching as much as I can, which is good. It's a sign of a good show. I think I've been spending more time watching content from this BlizzCon than any other, including the year that I went. So it's good to see, and I'm one of those quote-unquote millennials that are ruining the stock market by, what you call it. Where did the bird go? Birds of the world. Okay. Bird is the word, sorry. And I invest in companies that I believe in, and so I've been a long time Activision Blizzard investor, and so it's really exciting as an investor to see this all the announcements. I'm super excited. I'm not much of an Overwatch player, but I know a lot of people really enjoy Overwatch, and so the fact that they're getting some story-driven content is exciting. I wouldn't play Overwatch. I try not to play games where I have to be on comms with somebody unless I really know them well. Who's this guy? It's a condor? Oh, I want you because you're an elite. I need you, elite. I've gotten a lot of elites today. That's kind of fun. So, not a big Overwatch fan. But I was excited to see that they are bringing out some content for those that are giant Overwatch fans. Heroes of the Storm. I used to play a lot of Heroes of the Storm. I don't play it anymore because I have nobody to really play with, but I don't know. I'm still kind of sad that they have kind of been letting that thing slide, you know? But that's okay. Alright, we are looking for the bird. Remember, the little gnome guy said that he'd given these guys intelligence, and so they're all jealous of the bird, so we probably have to fight through this entire thing just to get it. How dare they?
I'm out of range.
And I can't believe that I'm so sorry. I wasted a lot of time rambling and getting absolutely nothing accomplished. That's okay. I'll make it up to you next episode. We'll still be able to hopefully get through this Farstrider Lodge today. We're at we should be pretty close to getting that done. So. And then after this, I'm gonna go play some Auto Battler and see what that is all about. I hope it's fun. The mechanics seem interesting. But what are you? You're another rare? I hope he comes back. He didn't even turn around and like aggro on us. He just ran by. Oh, here he comes. Hey, you. Optimo. Optimo the Gizmo. That's what I'm calling him. Optimo the Gizmo. What? Are you kidding me? A penny pouch. It's a single slot bag. Stupidest thing ever. Alright. What is going to not cost us money? I hate. Okay. It says invitation from the time workers. I'm not a high enough level. Of course, I'm not the high enough level. Celebration pack. I should probably launch that. I don't know what the celebration pack did, but I should have enough to get this thing now. Okay, there we go. I don't know why. Why that's so high. Gosh, that scared me. Alright, sorry, and again, I apologize for being so scatterbrained. I'll do a lot better. Alright. The Sky Strider sits silent, its chance to fly gone. An obvious hatch on the front is marked SRW. Opening the hatch, you find an imposing looking mechanical device hooked to several wires, gears, and who knows what else. It's easily detached. Time to bring it back to Bingles. Return the super mechanical robo widget to Bingles Blast Helmer at the Farstrider Lodge. Okay, we'll do that. We are going back to the not hearthing. No, you know what? It's a mechanic of the... Darn. I was going to say, it's a mechanic of the game, I'm going to do it. But I can't. I know, you can't carry anymore. We're running as fast as we can, buddy. Inventory spaces. It's almost like playing vanilla, right? Alright, we've got 10,000 quests to turn in. And a bunch of stuff to sell off. Oh, jeez. These things, man. Alright. So I've kind of given you the synopsis of my BlizzCon synopsis. I want to hear from all of you. I want to hear, what are you all excited about? Go ahead and leave it in the comments, and hopefully you're super excited for just everything to do with BlizzCon. I know I kind of am. Oh, I totally could have gotten rid of the, what you call it? Ruined pelt. Oh well. Ooh. Excuse me, Eagle. I want this tin vein. So some decent experience. Yep. So the highlights. The tower. Love the tower. Excited to try auto chess. I'm gonna call it auto chess or battle chest or something, just because it's what it is. So there's quite a few that I'm excited about, quite a few that I'm reluctant about, and we'll have to see how everything is. Anyway, we're getting up here and we're getting ready to turn everything in. And I know that I was going to talk about some of the pioneers of video gaming and gaming in general. Unfortunately, or fortunately for you, because I'm so scatterbrained, I supply only the I didn't have a chance to do so, mostly because I wanted to talk a bit more about BlizzCon, in all that is, and so thank you for letting me ramble on about BlizzCon today. Let's see, we've got... That's the celebration fireworks. So what did I get in that Willow celebration pack? Was that just the celebration fireworks? It must have been. But that gives us bonuses, right? And that gives us experience and reputation gains by 15%. Nice. 15 years a while, 15%. So let's see how much that gives us. Okay, yes, I have already been informed that bobcats are much smaller than I was assuming, but that's still pretty dangerous for gnomes. You've done a good thing for the safety of this lodge, Tarmlin.
Goodbye for now.
Oh, that's cool. It gives us a chunk. All right, this gnome over here. Perfect. Now that I've perfected the wing balance and have all the parts I need, all we need is a pilot. I'm not making Skystrider for me, Thermal, and not even for gnome kind. I want my son to be the one to fly it. I'm old and my reflexes aren't what they used to be, but my boy Ando could be the best pilot Azeroth has ever seen if he'd just get over his teenage moodiness. He sits out by the loch, staring at the sky. All day, something's been bothering him. And yet, he refuses to talk to his own father about it. I'm at a loss. Please, Tarmelin, could you go talk to him? Tell him I need a pilot for the Skystrider? Yeah, we'll go talk to your boy.
Alrighty then.
father-son relations are super important. And we've got, holy cow, we got 3 Explorers League documents. So we're gonna go ahead and come over here to Thelsamore. Yep, there we are. And then after we turn those in, we will call it a day. Today, this was a super quick episode. Wow. We didn't get to Old Sooty's High, or Head. Didn't really get to do much. We did finish our very first archaeological dig. We did get to find some more explorers documents. I know they're not important, but they do go towards quest completion, and so I'm okay with this. And we did get to talk about BlizzCon, so that's exciting. Let's go into archaeology. We've got no completed artifacts. We're working on a dwarf one. So we're looking at baby socks, and let's look at the. Shall we look at this? The dwarves of Ironforge were originally composed of 3 clans: the Bronzebeards, the Wildhammers, and the Dark Irons. As a result of a civil war, the Bronzebeards were left in control of the city of Ironforge, while the Wildhammers eventually retreated to the hinterlands and Twilight Highlands. The Dark Iron Dwarves came to dwell between the Red Ridge Mountains and the Burning Steppes in the shadows of Blackrock Mountain. Alright. So, what do we get on the baby socks? At first you thought they were petrified, but no, they're just really crusty. Disgusting. Gross. Alright. So we're currently looking at this wooden whistle. And apparently... Oh, it's doesn't give me anything. So the gnarly socks, the dwarven baby socks, are really just really dirty socks. That's fair. I mean, growing up at my grandfather's ranch, I know how dirty socks can get, and I know how you could think that they're petrified when they're really not. So, okay. Here's the Explorers League.
You got my attention.
Hill Warrior on Torn Square Jaw. We've got this for you. We've got this one for you. And we got this one for you. There you are. Alright, so we are over here in Thelsamore, and we're going to go ahead and end it here. I'm going to run over into the inn and go in. But thank you all again so much for joining me. I hope you had a wonderful BlizzCon, and we will continue to bring you some fun content throughout everything. So where can I go? I'm going to go right here for the screenshot. There we go. Let's see if I can put the... there we go. Perfect! Always got to get the antlers on it, like he's wearing antlers. We'll call him Malfurion Thormelin. Alright, folks. Thank you all so much. Look for this video on Wednesday. Look for our next video on Friday. I hope you all enjoyed it. And I'm going to go try my hand at some battle chess.